guys, it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. Alright, so we're going to do another day of what I eat in a day. So without further ado, let's jump in. Alright guys, so for lunch I am going to have zucchini. That is like one of my favorite. I love zucchini. So I'm going to have some zucchini and I don't know what I'm going to put with it yet, but we're going to cook up the zucchini. And then I actually have a pot roast right here. So I have a little bit of olive oil. There's olive oil in both of these pans. So I am going to just chop up the zucchini, put it here. I have already seasoned the side that's down. So the seasonings that I use for the pot roast, I'm going to put a little bit of basil and some oregano. And I'm going to finish up my oregano. I go through quite a bit of oregano. And I'm going to save the rosemary because I'm going to make a mushroom gravy to go with the pot roast. And I add a little bit of cumin. I love cumin. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. And then paprika. And this is a smoked paprika. Just a little bit there. And so I'm just going to let that sear on both sides. Get these out of the way. Spaghetti squash. So I am going to turn my oven on, and this is going to take, this is a huge one, so this is going to take about an hour, maybe even longer. Not in any hurry. It's for lunch, or it's for dinner. And I'm going to, the pan is nice and hot. I'm just going to take the zucchini and I'm just going to cut. I'm not going to use all of it because this is just for my lunch and I'm the only one that's going to eat it. I'm going to save the other zucchinis for probably the chicken skewers that I did that one time. They're so good, y'all. Turn that puppy down. See that nice crust on there, y'all? Let me get that. Woo! Look at that. That looks so yummy. And then I have some beef broth. So I'm going to wait about 5 minutes till the other side is seared. Put some beef broth in, and then it's going to go in the oven as well. And then I'm going to save the rosemary and the mushrooms for a gravy. I am going to add a little bit of onion to this. I'm going to salt and pepper my zucchini really quick. And I am going to add some salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay, y'all, so it's been searing, so I'm just going to take some beef broth, and I'm just, I added about a quarter of red onion in a nice big chunk. And then I'm just going to fill this up about halfway. And then I'm going to save the rest to do our little mock gravy there. And then just put a lid on. And I'm going to put it in the oven. That's so heavy. I'm going to do my snack today as well. So I have a pot of boiling water. I'm going to do some hard-boiled eggs. And if you want to know the secret to peeling eggs and not getting completely frustrated, I'm telling you, this works every single time. There is no failure in this. So I put my eggs in, however many I'm gonna cook, and I'm gonna do a bunch because if my son loves egg salad sandwiches. Yeah. He's having lunch right now. He's in between classes, so I'm doing a bunch of them. And then what I do is just I have a pot. One last one here. Okay, I'm gonna set a timer for 12 minutes, and then I drain them and I put them right into a cold ice bath. Let them sit, and the peels will peel right off. Now for my lunch. Okay, so I have a little bowl here. So I have my zucchini, and I add a little bit of grape tomatoes, and then y'all know I love me some feta. This actually has Mediterranean flavor, like Mediterranean seasoning in it. So I am going to add a nice heaping tablespoon of feta cheese to my dish. I'm going to take a little bit of a lime. You could use a lime or a lemon. A little bit of citrus just brightens, seriously, any dish. This is it here. Look how good this looks. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So I'm just going to squeeze a, and I'm going to add some fresh ground pepper, and that is my lunch for today. And I don't know what time it, hold on, let me look. I have my phone here. It is noon. So, breaking my fast at noon. So, just gonna give it a bunch of little cracks. And then, super, super simple. I'm gonna run it under a little cold water here. There you go, guys. Perfect. So simple, right? Okay. So pot roast is out of the oven. Yummy. Sauteing the mushrooms in just a little bit of oil. And this is where I am going to add the, I said rosemary, but that's not what I want. I want thyme. Thyme is what goes with this. So a little bit of thyme. And then in here I have the spaghetti squash. I thought I'd just show you. This is what it looks like when it's cooked. And you just take the seeds out and then you just use a fork, and it's called spaghetti squash because it truly looks like spaghetti when you just kind of shred it. It's a great alternative for pasta. I don't add the salt to the mushrooms until towards the end, otherwise they'll release water and they won't brown. Okay, and then I'm actually going to use the liquid that's in the pot roast. I mean, this is gorgeousness here, so I'm just going to add a little bit of that. Saute this up. Squash. Now, at this point, I don't use a whole lot of butter with it, but butter in the spaghetti squash, 1 little tablespoon with all of that is not going to hurt anything. And in fact, it's just going to make it taste so much better. So just a little bit of butter. Okay, I'm going to use the rest of that broth. Plate this up and I'll show you what it looks like. We're done. Okay guys, so here is my dinner. So this will be the last meal of the day. I did have my eggs as a snack. I had 3 of them, not 3 whole eggs, 3 half eggs. And that was my snack earlier. So it is almost 5 o'clock. So this is gonna be my meal. Got a little bit of spaghetti squash. I do have 7 ounces of beef because I need as much protein as possible. And then just about 2 ounces of the mushrooms, and then about 2 ounces of the spaghetti squash. And I'll save the rest of the spaghetti squash for tomorrow, probably for lunch, like mix it with a little bit of pesto, and that should be good. All right guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you like videos like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.